Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Monday to you. Hopefully your week is off to a great start, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. Another month, another open beta file has dropped from the gentleman over at the Xdinary Heroes camp. We have open beta version 6.3, the song titled Save Me. Now, this open beta series that they've been doing, from Boy Comics to Love and Fear, have been spectacular. I mean, Xdinary Heroes in general are a spectacular band, and I've thoroughly enjoyed since stumbling across them during freaking bad era 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I can't remember how long ago that was, but Xdinary Heroes and what they've been doing with these special singles, monthly singles, have been some of my favorite works that they have dropped ever. And considering how loaded their discography is, even the parts of the discography that I'm familiar with, considering how loaded that discography has been, that's a very tall order that they've set, and they've surpassed that. So I'm really hoping Save Me is going to be something, once again, that is a little bit special. But I am fully prepared for this to be something a little bit different, because Boy Comics and Love and Fear have been two rather high energy and intense like band songs. So I'm not gonna be like thrown off should they drop something kind of like an anthem, like what was it called? Dreaming Girl from the most recent Troubleshooting album, or something along the lines of Pluto from their Livelock album, or Good Enough from their Deadlock album. Something a little bit slower, I'm perfectly okay with. I am a ballad lover after all as well. So let's see what they've got in store for us. Here we go. Now the real question is, do I need to keep updating the K-Band intro for every time Xdinary Heroes drops a release every month? Because we don't get a whole lot of K-Band releases. Weirdly enough, I think this month we're getting a lot of K-Band releases. Like, I was doing K-pop catch-up stuff yesterday, all throughout Sunday, and we had 2 K-Band releases from 9001 and Lacuna. We have a Lucy drop this month. I'm praying to get tickets for the Lucy Encore concert at the end of this month, considering Dream Concert is canceled next week, or this upcoming weekend, which means I'm missing out on day 6, but that's a story for another day. There's a whole... yeah, K-Bands are in a great time right now. But, you know what? Enough waffling, let's get into the new music. And I see it's 4 minutes long. Ooh. Okay, it's less intense, it's more melodic. It's kind of expected considering their previous 2, but I'm not mad at it at all. That's not where I thought this was gonna go. I like this better than what I was thinking. I hear some keys in the background. I want those keys louder. Nice. Big anthem energy. Love that. I was going to say something and I took a breath at the wrong time, but I like that even though, you know, this is more anthem-y, we still have the quintessential Xdinary Heroes vibes going on. Although for their anthems, it's actually quite a firm one. It's not like Dreaming Girl or Pluto where it's a little bit more slower and mellow. It's got a nice sharpness to it. That little stutter step in the instrumental too does so much. And that hold is so powerful, but it really does bring the attention in so well. I finally got the names to faces down last time around, now I need to get voices to names down. Perpetual background harmonies, I just clocked that. Hello, bridge! Yes, that melody's transition is so nice. Is that the end? Oh, I thought we were gonna get one more chorus at the end. I was enjoying that too much, honestly, but yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Those of you who are read up on the Xdinary Heroes like schedule, so to speak, how many more are there? How many more open beta stuff is there in the works? Is it like, are we gonna get like 5-6 months worth, and then that'll eventually drop as a compilation album for the end of the year? Is that what's gonna happen? But either way, hell yeah! I'm glad they went this direction though. It's got oh man, I don't even know what the title of that song is, but it's very reminiscent of some of the, like the bigger, broader kind of Aerosmith anthems that I used to listen to growing up. And I guess I haven't listened to Aerosmith a whole lot in recent years, but it kind of gives me old Aerosmith vibes a little bit, and I love that. It's very nostalgic for me, but they do... I mean, this is a band-made song, and they do so much justice to it. It's... Xdinary Heroes has quite an unorthodox setup in terms of instrumentation and vocal line, considering the kind of vocal assignments are spread out very much akin to my favorite 80s band growing up, Def Leppard. They're a 5-piece band for most of their career. Joe Elliott, Phil Collins, Steve Clark, Savage, and yeah, 5-member, and then it's 2 guitar, 1 vocal, 2 guitar, 1 bass, 1 drum, 5-member setup, and all 5 would carry vocals whenever the song needed to. I mean, sure, you had frontman Joe Elliott doing main vocals, then supporting vocals all throughout, so you got very rich harmonies. It's one of the reasons why I love Def Leppard so much, is because they have the rich harmonies. With Xdinary Heroes as Save Me, Xdinary Heroes historically has had that main vocal line, but they constantly rotate main vocals, right, throughout the song. But for me, and the main, like, important points throughout this song, I could feel just the rich harmonies in the background that very much feels right at home with my vein of like rock music that I'm most comfortable with growing up. And that's what makes Save Me as an anthem work so well, is just the rich, deep harmonies that you get, especially in the choruses and stuff. Hey. It's more subtle in verse 1, but it's still there. And the range, that scale, that whoever our main vocal is singing here, I'm gonna guess it's Juyeon here, but it very well could be Jungsu. I don't think it's Ode, but then again, getting names to voices is something that I still need to do with this group. But essentially the point I'm trying to get at here is this part vocally is at that higher end of their chest voice, at the point where you can very slightly feel a strain in their voice, and I think that strain pushes that emotion that much harder. Like, what's the lyrics here? Like, oh God help me. That line, you feel that emotional angst in that, especially because there's that very small bit of strain in the delivery, and that really sells the impact of this chorus for me. Pair that with the supporting harmony underneath it and the big full release, you get peak anthem energy, and it's perfect. It's super balanced as well. For a, Xdinary Heroes are a 6-member group with quite a complex band setup. They've got 2 guitars, 2 synthesizers, drum and bass, and then essentially 4 members who are in charge of, like, or I guess 3 members in charge of main vocal. Galen gets thrown into the mix here and there, and then sometimes Gunil gets vocal lines here and there to start songs and stuff, and then the occasional Junon line and stuff like that. But you know, there is a very complex formula that Xdinary Heroes can take to, like, structure their songs. There's a whole bunch of different combinations they can take, but they manage to find the right one every single time, regardless of what the genre of the song is. Save Me is no different. They know exactly what the song needs when it needs it, and because of it, it hits. Everything lands perfectly. And that is the magic of the K-band. That is the magic of the band ensemble. Passion, energy, hell yes. I love the K-band, man. I freaking love the K-band. Think I got passionate enough today? Hopefully I did. But look, I have come to expect great things from Xdinary Heroes releases every single time now. You know, I've been through 3 albums with them and a handful of singles. We've done OSTs from them in the past. Never have I thought that there's something lacking in an Xdinary Heroes song. That's crazy to think about. It's like, even some of my favorite K-pop groups ever, like my alt groups, I have occasionally come across a song where it's like, I wish they did this, or I wish we have more of something in a song. There's at least one in every single group. Admittedly, I haven't covered the very early days of Xdinary Heroes, so, like, you know, Haircut and before, I don't think I've covered on the channel, or just I've heard in general. The only song I know from pre-freaking bad is Strawberry Cake. And so maybe there's a song like that hidden away there. I don't know. But in the current state where I am in terms of being an Xdinary Heroes fan, they have the immaculate discography. That's almost impossible to do at any genre, at any level. And yet every single time we get new music from them, and now it's a monthly thing, they just keep adding. They just keep adding to that immaculate set list. Again and again and again and again. And the confidence they instill in me is so strong. Because I can approach an Xdinary Heroes release with a completely open mind, and yet still knowing that whatever I'm going to listen to for the next 3.5 minutes or so is going to be perfect. And there's my passionate waffle for the day. Hope you enjoyed. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And Lord knows I enjoyed that one a lot. But one last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.